What is up, A team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. So again, I'm here to talk about Pepe, and it's because I want to make sure we emphasize sort of how this whole game is played. Obviously, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Obviously, there's a lot of money coming in and out, and people just need to fully understand like what's going on here. The good thing is that there's still a massive amount of whales that are buying into this project, and you want to actually have whales buying in. It might not 100% affect the price. It might not go up, but it is nice to know that there are some whales that are contributing to the price actions. But however, there are whales out there that can hurt the project too, and so you just got to be very very careful here. But you want whales, and I've always said you need to follow the whales, and this is no different for Pepe here. And as you can see right here, obviously, ton of money was being made when Pepe launched. There was so much money. People bought in early. This thing actually went up massively in price, and now people are selling millions of dollars. People actually became millionaires overnight because of Pepe. And it says right here that one of the whales, identified as 0x50C1, withdrew a staggering 1.4 trillion Pepe, worth roughly around 2.76 million, from Binance when it actually got listed last Friday on Binance. And so that is one thing about getting on some of these larger exchanges, is that people will move their cryptocurrencies to these exchanges to then sell on those exchanges. That's one of the downsides to getting on some of these exchanges, is that some of these big whales like this will actually, it's the smoke and mirrors, right? They send it over there and then they sell it. You can't track it. And then they'll come back in and they'll buy another one. And that's sort of what's happening here, is that now we saw that money was being sold. However, we know that some of that money most likely will come back, right? We start to see a fall in price. This is when the whole Binance thing was actually announced. We saw the money coming down right here, hit its all-time highs, and then you could see the sell-offs of what was happening from the whole Binance thing, right? And this is sort of what happens here, is that they sell the top. Binance gets listed. It's the buy the rumor, sell the news event again. This sells off here. The large whales sold it, and now they're coming back around and they're starting to buy this back up. And again, these are some new wallets here. You can't go back and actually track some of these, but you can start to see here that some of these other ones were bought up. And who knows if this was actually connected to the one that sold, the 50C1. But we do know that there's a good amount of money coming back into Pepe on this dip. And this is something you want to see, right? I mean, you want to see big whales coming back in and buying significant portions of ETH. And as you can see, 223 ETH was bought, then 450 ETH was bought. And again, this could be that original whale. We don't know. But we do know as of right now that the price is still going down. How far does it go down? I don't know. Or is there going to actually be a nice little stabilization before the next rally? You got to follow these wallets. And if someone's out there saying that, hey, whales are buying, typically that's usually when there's going to be some kind of rally. I'm not saying that there's going to be a rally. That's not what I'm saying. But it's definitely something that you want to follow. And again, I think that Pepe's here for the long term. I don't think Pepe is going anywhere. Still ranked number 60, even after the complete fallout of the Binance thing. But SHIB did the same thing. SHIB had a massive fallout too when it got listed on Binance. So Pepe's literally lining up exactly in the same boat as what SHIB did. But again, like I said, these are things that you got to watch for. Articles will come out on these things, and it's good to see that whales are buying back into this. You need whales in projects. They could be detrimental to a project, but they also help out significantly. We know that a lot of the SHIB whales help out with the price. Sometimes, obviously, there's sells, but you can track those, right? If there's a sell, typically I sell, right? If there's a buy, I typically will buy, because again, those are the people that know probably more than I do about something. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right now, we can see that we are at a pretty big low since the all-time high up here. We're roughly about almost 64% down. Again, SHIB was all the way down to almost a 75 to 80% down when it got listed on Binance, and I gotta say, this very well could follow that same path. I'm not saying that it's going to go further like down, but you just never know. I'm holding off on the DCAing at this moment. I'm not personally DCAing in. I do have a decent amount of Pepe right now, but we're going to sort of see how this plays out here. To see that someone cashed out 2.67 million is pretty mind-blowing, right? Someone became an instant millionaire overnight. Can't be upset at that. You know what I mean? They did sell it on the Binance side. So, yeah, very, very wild, man. Very, very wild. But stay on top of this stuff. Stay on top of what these whales are doing. Then you'll have a better understanding of what is happening to the dollar that's in your wallet. So, yeah, with all that, let me know your thoughts down below. You think this is good? You think this is bad? And hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. With all that said, we're out. Peace out, everyone.